Hey, it is January of 2021. The video you're about to see were all recorded when I first bought my C10 back in February of 2020. Truck's going great, made a lot of progress on it. We will see that as they go on, but we're starting from the very beginning, obviously. I just want to come before real quick and say a few things. One, I did lose some footage, so it kind of jumps around a little bit. Like when I pulled the engine out, I don't have any footage of that. So it kind of goes from the engine being in there to it not being in there all of a sudden. But I try and keep it as coherent as possible. Yeah, I look kind of rough today. I'm sorry. I'm gonna voice over a couple clips too, just to give a little bit of context to what's going on in certain clips and stuff like that. But yeah. So this is what we got to look forward to. That's my frame. That's a different frame. That's not the frame that the truck is on. I got more done than that, I promise. And those are my old doors from the cab you're gonna see in the video. So I got a lot of progress done, so we should be good to go. But this video is gonna mainly focus on me tearing the truck down, getting the body off, getting the 350 out. That's really mainly it for this video. The next video should be, if I remember correctly, the footage should be me getting the 12 valve Cummins, start cleaning it, start painting it, stuff like that. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But the Cummins will show up in the next video. This is just me tearing down C10 mainly. So that's it for now. The video might end kind of suddenly too. So we'll see how much footage I actually have to work with. But let's get into it. All right, so yeah, obviously here's when it still had the 350 in it when I first bought it. And multiple times through the video, you'll hear me call it a 305 because that's what it was sold to me as, but it actually is a 350. So right after we get the bed off, we're gonna go ahead and have a quick little walk around and see what we gotta do. Okay, so this is my 1965 Chevy C10 short wheelbase, I believe. It's a huge piece of shit, let's be real, at the moment. I just bought this. Today is Saturday. I bought this on Monday. I bought this Monday night, so I haven't even had it a week yet. Trying to figure out exactly what I need to do to it first. This truck, the plan is to do a 12 valve Cummins swap on it at the moment, and I'll open it up for you. And before, you know, people always say, oh, doing these engine swaps brings down the value of the vehicle. This thing's already a piece of shit, no one cares. Also, not the original engine. So this is a Chevy 305 small block, but runs pretty good. It's a little 4-speed manual. The interior, as you can see, not much in the way of a floor to door, a few holes everywhere. Weirdest thing is there's like this, there's this big hole right here. You can see the drive shaft and everything. This big hole's cut. Looks like it might have had a 4x4 at some point. This is a C10 though, but it seems like maybe someone swapped a 4x4 into it because there's this weird cut going right here. But it's got this giant hole because of this. It's gonna get bigger when the 12 valve goes in, so that's not a big thing. Bunch of holes over there as well. Looks pretty good though, like other than the lack of a floor and the seats. It's got these bucket seats, which, ooh, if I had to guess, are buckets out of a I'd say mid-70s car or something. Weird thing I noticed was these buttons for, I think the left one's the headlight and the right one, if memory serves, is the wipers. They're both out of, I mean, the tops of them are bottle caps, but they're rusted, so I don't even know what they're from. Same thing with the little cassette radio over there, which hopefully that radio works. I wouldn't leave that one in there. I love cassette radios. I haven't opened that ashtray yet. I'm a little scared too. Oh, and also typical Chevy from this generation, cap corners are damn near non-existent. This truck, and this it's kind of like a turquoise-ish color, kind of interesting. Probably gonna paint it the same color as the bed, which I will show you in a second. It's like a baby blue color. The windshield, don't need to say anything about it. It's a piece of shit. So that's gonna come out at some point. It's got rust up here too, which I'm somewhat familiar with old Chevy trucks, but I've never seen them rust up here. I've always seen the bottom cap corners rust, not the top one. There we go. So there's that like carpeting or whatever in that glove box. There's a little army guy up there. So he's probably gonna stick around. I'll probably clean him up and glue him up somewhere on the dashboard. It's a little token. Yeah, a lot of holes over here too, but I will probably go to disc in the front, drums in the back. But we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, the frame is completely like rust free. I mean, it's got surface rust obviously, but there's no rot anywhere, because even my Mustang has fucking rot on the frame. So it's one plus for the little Chevy. And then now I'll show you the bed. So the bed's over here, and it's a little step side bed. Oh. And see, it's baby blue. It's got this real cool patina to it, where it's baby blue, got some surface rust, and then it's got like these red patches, which they look like Bondo, but I highly doubt they are. But it's got that in there, and I like this look of like the kind of splotchiness of the red with some surface rust and some blue paint. So definitely, it obviously needs a floor. There's no floor in it and everything at the moment. So, but yeah, this will be a fun little project. So this 305 with the transmission, I'm probably gonna end up selling to get a little bit of my money back. Help me get a 12 out, get rid of it, and then I can start my swap. And for the swap, Cummins 12 hours are about, I think, right at 40 inches long. This engine bay, from the rearmost part, like where that distributor's touching the firewall, all the way up here to the radiator support, this is the hood latch right here, is I think exactly like 41 inches or 42 inches. So I'm gonna have to cut the firewall a little bit, push the engine back in order to fit the radiator and everything, unless someone has a 1 inch wide radiator. But yeah, that's about it. So this is going to be a very fun little project. I'll just end up selling everything, and we'll see what happens from there. So yeah, that's about it. AC transmission. AC certified. I feel like something. Oh, what? Just trying to get around the steering or brake line. The steering. I mean, you have more stuff to maneuver around than I do. Oh, fuck. Just put it right here for now. It's not heavy. It's not heavy on your. It's just stupid. I've never put a fucking front end on. Yeah, that looks cool as fuck. That looks fucking cool as shit. Hold on. Oh, that's definitely a first. Radiator support. Hold on, this is an old hose. Was it just fucking rubber? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I saw a bunch of those. All of these just to like not cut into it, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. Hold on. This is so cool. It looks cool as shit. Yeah. This is just a first for me. Like, this is like normal ass shit, but for me, this is a first. This is kind of. So yeah, so the cab's like really bad too. This side's not as bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. The passenger side's definitely the worst of the two. Like under there and stuff, but it's fine. Damn, they really squeeze these fucking headers in here though. They squeeze these headers in here and kind of cent it, I guess. All right, well now it's time to pull the whole 305 out, I guess, and then put a big old 12 valve in it. Right now I'm pulling out the 305. It's got pretty much everything loose now. Just need to get the headers, and hopefully everything else will come out as one piece. But there's one thing I've never seen before, and that's this. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. This is real gnarly pinch in this header right here. I can't say I've ever seen that before. I can't say I know exactly what caused it either. So I'm not sure where this came from, but that must have been there this whole time. I just never noticed. But yeah, so right now I'm just gonna work on getting the rest of the exhaust off of this thing, and then hopefully little 305 will be coming out. So let's hope. All right, so I'm back narrating again. If you have a real good eye, you'll see a 12 valve Cummins sitting on the ground in the background there. Don't look at that yet. That's for next episode. But yeah, that vid's gonna end very suddenly. We get the exhaust off. You're gonna see a quick shot of my empty engine bay, and that is it. So we will see you next time, because someone lost all their footage. So that's just how it is, I guess.